So this might surprise some of you, but Sarah and I have only been to Trader Joe's once. And so we decided to go to Trader Joe's and pick up some things that we've heard are highly requested and kind of share what we found with you guys so that maybe you guys can go and try it too. Honestly, I do most of my shopping online. There is no Instacart at Trader Joe's. So I have only been there once and I've tried a couple of the things that I've bought and they're really, really good. And some of them came highly requested from you guys. So let's do a little shopping haul, shall we? Okay, we're gonna talk about the first thing that I got. This is one of the things that I actually got the last time and I really like. It is a shawarma chicken thigh pre-marinated chicken. I actually got this last time and it has chicken thighs, spice marinade, garlic, sea salt, turmeric, parsley, vinegar. I actually served this, I don't know if I'm gonna do that with this tonight, but I put it on skewers and I kind of like put them on a tray and cook them like that. And then I served it over rice. I'm actually gonna serve this over cauliflower rice with maybe some cilantro and butter, ginger, and stuff like that. So I'm really excited about this. This is the kind of thing that is great to have in the kitchen because I think it lasts like several weeks in the kitchen. It says freeze by 5/21. And so you have this on hand. It's ready marinating. I bet you the longer that you leave it, the better it tastes actually. And it does have a couple of carbs in it, but I think that's counting the marinade and you're not even eating a lot of that actually. Most of it's gonna like come off of there. $7.33, which is, I mean, 1.5 pounds of chicken thighs for $7.33 is like not cheap in my opinion, but
the work is done for you.
The work is done for you, exactly. I mean, I know chicken thighs are super cheap, but like this is a really good tasting shawarma, so I'm excited to have this tonight.
Okay, so the thing that I picked up was kind of a similar type of pre-marinated chicken, pesto chicken, chicken breast sliced in half. I actually picked this up because I'm like into basil after making those basil eggs that I made in the last video, the TikTok hack video. So I thought I would try it because in that video I was like, maybe you can cook pesto with chicken and it would work out. And then it's like, you know how you mentioned something and then you see it everywhere? I had to pick it up. 4 grams of carbs, but 1 gram of fiber. So it's not that much on the carb count. And yeah, I haven't tried it yet, but maybe tonight I shall let it defrost.
That was $10.
It was? Oh, it was $10. Holy crap, I didn't even notice that. But this is chicken breast, so maybe it's more expensive than chicken thighs.
Right.
$10. Oh. Anyway, that's why my bill was so much more than yours.
The second thing that I was really fascinated to try, it came recommended by one of you guys, is this Trader Joe's Hearts of Palm pasta. I actually really enjoy Hearts of Palm pasta. I know that some people don't like it, but I like it. And so I was happy to see that they have their own brand there at Trader Joe's. This says to empty contents into saucepan, heat for approximately 5 minutes. Personally, I think that you should rinse them. So this is one of the ones that I was excited to try from Trader Joe's. If you guys have any serving suggestions, let me know for this. I think even a simple, like a tomato-based sauce would be really good with this, or even like a buttery
shrimp scampi.
Yes, exactly, would be excellent with this. And so I'm excited to try this. Hopefully it's as good as palmini. I actually really enjoy the palmini pasta too.
I actually found these cauliflower thins. They're little like almost like pizza rounds. It says that they are super flexible.
That's always what you need with your bread, it to be flexible,
so it doesn't break apart. It says that it's a stand-in for breads, buns, and tortillas, layered with turkey and cheese. You can make little like pizzas out of them. For 2 pieces, it's about 1 gram of net carb.
I have my doubts about this one.
Why?
I don't know.
But I thought that I could make little pizzas out of this, or maybe use them for tacos. We make tacos every week, and try to see if this is better than using the Mission low carb tortillas.
Are they thick?
No. They're not. That's not one. So, I mean, we're going to give it a try and see how it works out. I don't remember how much this was, though. So, it's probably $500. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, a lot of people think that Trader Joe's is cheap. I think that Trader Joe's, like, you know, if you get flowers and stuff from there, Trader Joe's is a good deal. They have a lot of good flowers. I saw these almond flour tortillas. Okay. They look pretty. You know what might be cute is that, like, if you made, like, some kind of pastry with this. Like, are you guys feeling that? Like, it looks so light. It looks like it could be like a flaky dough type thing. Mm-hmm. Or like, I don't think these were cheap. I think they were like $4.99 or something. I gotta look up the price. But okay, for you guys that like to eat a lot of almond flour, I would like to share this with you. 2 of these are 180 calories, 18 grams of carbohydrates. Why did I buy this?
Well, for 2. So if you split them, how much each? Divide by 2.
They're 8 carbs each.
I mean, isn't that? Well, yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot. I did not look at that. I probably would not have bought it.
What's in there? Tapioca starch.
Okay,
Maybe as a dessert option, it would be
I
cute.
think that, yeah, I should have probably read that. You see, this is what's funny about it. I saw almond flour tortilla, and I assumed it would not be that much in carbs.
Yeah, I think that's the problem with a lot of these cauliflower products too in Trader Joe's is that actually that goes into my next one. I bought these broccoli florets chip thingies. I saw actually cauliflower chips, and when I picked up the bag, it had like 21 net carbs per serving. That's pretty high for that. This actually has 12 grams, but minus 7 dietary fiber, so 5 net carbs per the entire bag.
Oh.
So I feel like sometimes you might...
You want to try one?
Yeah, sure. Sometimes you might gravitate towards almond things or cauliflower things, but you have to remember that sometimes they add in fillers. Like this has tapioca starch. That probably has carbs in it.
What does it taste like?
I don't know. What do you think?
Tastes like something like a llama would eat.
It tastes like what you think broccoli would taste like dried. I mean, I don't hate it. I just don't think I would be like, oh my God, I need to get those again. You know? I mean, they're growing on me every time I eat it, but.
It does still taste like a llama would eat. Okay, if you guys have ever tried these broccoli florets, let us know.
The next thing I got, which we can try again too, are the oven baked cheese bites. This has black summer truffle. I'm a truffle fan.
You're fancy like that.
These have like 1 gram of carbs for half of the bag, so it's pretty low in carbs.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's a very strong truffle flavor. You think so?
Yeah, these are good. I would recommend these maybe like as a chip and dip sort of situation.
Charcuterie board. You know, like sometimes the wisps, like they're okay. But this, like, I like the truffle flavor. I saw this cauliflower stir fry. I'm already seeing that it has corn in it, but honestly, it's probably got like 5 kernels of corn in it. It's probably 4 or 5 carbs a serving, and 5 kernels of corn in your thing is not gonna, like, you know. If you're looking for something like this, and then you serve it with some chicken on top, with coconut aminos or whatever, this is a valid choice for you. I mean, just because it has like a couple kernels of corn, it doesn't mean it's the end of the world. So I got this. You can just make a protein and throw it in there like shrimp or whatever. And so this is a good choice for that type of thing.
But Trader Joe's is kind of known for their different spice blends. So I decided to pick up a couple of different ones. So the first one is a Cuban style citrusy garlic seasoning blend, a bright citrus and allium blend with salt. Use on proteins or vegetables for grilling. So I've been looking for this because I like to season my meat before I cook it, obviously, because I just feel like it packs...
Groundbreaking.
Actually, a lot of people don't marinate or season protein before they make it. Do you?
Yes.
Okay, but there's some people who I know that they just like complain that they hate eating chicken every night on keto. Like, I don't know why that's like the thing that people say. Like, I'm so sick of chicken breasts. It's a neutral protein flavor-wise that you can flavor it with whatever you want, and it's gonna taste really good. So I've been looking for different seasoning blends to try, and I also got this everything but the elote seasoning blend, which I thought that maybe I could make, like I've seen people make cauliflower elote with like cheese and this blend. They say it's really good, so I thought I would get this. It just pretty much has, it does say it has cane sugar in it. I bet you it's trace amounts because it still says 0 carbs on the side of this, so I'm not gonna really worry about it. Cane sugar, salt, corn flour. Oh, this is kind of a taboo on the keto lifestyle, but
we're kind of dirty, kind of.
Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna like, eat this entire thing. You sprinkle it on.
Yeah.
So I'm not really worried about it. I'll give it a try. And then the next one that I bought was the Italian style sofrito seasoning blend. An aromatic, flavorful blend of crispy onions, sun-dried tomatoes, sea salt, garlic, red peppers, rosemary, and sage.
I spent like $20. You spent like $60. All right, so the last thing I got, everything but the bagel seasoning. It's a classic. You know, Aldi has, I don't know, they changed it a little bit, the name of it, but it's pretty much the same. Like, you can put this on anything and it tastes good. You can put it on with cream cheese, on a chaffle. You could put it on chicken. You could put it on whatever. It just tastes really great. It's got like a pretty high salt content, I would say, so watch out, because I think there's like rock salt in it. The couple of times I put this on there and then put salt on top, it was way too salty. But this is definitely something to have. And it's like $1.99, so super cheap. People are obsessed with this stuff. I would say that if you haven't been to Trader Joe's while you're in keto, definitely get this.
So if you guys want to see other haul videos from us, you can click on the video over Emily's head right now. We show you our top favorite keto finds from Aldi. Anyway, I'm Sarah.
I'm Emily.
And we are the Keto Twins, signing out.